What's up, gamers? Red Dragon here, and we are talking about Watch Dogs. So, Ubisoft has just announced that Watch Dogs sold over 4 million copies in its first week. It's now the fastest-selling new IP across the video game industry and the best-selling game of all time as far as first-week sales for Ubisoft. In fact, it only lacks 2 million in order to meet its lifetime target sales and meet the same sales that the original Assassin's Creed sold during its entire lifetime. So it's moving pretty good. And of course, whenever you have that many copies out in the open, you have a lot of people who like the game and you have a lot of people who don't like the game. And I wanted to just kind of, I guess, point out almost all the negative reviews that I've read about the game. Everybody who's hating on it, who's been talking bad about it, they all mention the same thing. Their number one complaint is the graphics, and they say that the graphics have been downgraded since it was first revealed at E3. You know, I've seen a lot of games, especially, you know, this over the last several months, where people will, you know, jizz in their pants over screenshots about how beautiful a game is and how great and fantastic the graphics are, and yet they never get to talk about the gameplay and how awesome the gameplay is. And for me, I mean, maybe I'm just totally weird, but I have never sat down and wanted to play a game for hours upon hours just because the graphics were good. Just because a piece of wood was so freaking realistic and very detailed. It just doesn't hold my attention for very long. You know, yeah, the graphics, I jump in and it's like, wow, this looks nice on some games, and that holds my attention span for, you know, a few minutes. But at the end of the day, the only thing that keeps me coming back to play a game, especially for hours upon hours, is gameplay. And I don't know, but I'm really kind of sick of the graphic cores focusing so much on graphics and forgetting about the damn gameplay, because that to me is what is the most important thing. And I can tell you with Watch Dogs, I'm not telling you to go out and buy it. I'm not telling you you're going to love it. If you don't like open world games, you're probably going to hate it. For me, I like open world games. I thought Red Dead Redemption was the best game I've played. I think it's my favorite game of all time, and I'm really looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2. As far as GTA 5 goes, you know, GTA, or just GTA in general, which I've liked some of them in the past, but GTA 5, I gotta be honest with you, I didn't ever finish the story. It lost me. I just didn't have any will to keep on going and playing through it. But with Watch Dogs, I gotta tell you, I've enjoyed the game a hell of a lot more than what I did with GTA 5. And I might be completely in the minority, but I did just want to put that out there. And I know that I've been playing with a couple of my friends. They're on the PC, and so I'm on the Xbox, of course. So we usually are in a Skype call every night. Whenever I get off work, I'm in a room with Swank and Farva, and they've also been enjoying and playing the hell out of Watch Dogs. And we've been doing this every night for the last several nights, and like I'll get up in the mornings and sometimes turn it on and still continue to play. Now eventually there will be a time where I've done everything in the game and I don't want to do it anymore. But for right now, I can tell you, the gameplay has kept me coming back. The storyline has kept me in. I'm not saying it's the best storyline I've ever played. I'm not saying it's the best game I've ever played. But I can tell you it's the best game that I've played of 2014 so far. And for me, it's the game of the year. And, of course, there's still a lot left in the year. And there's more games I'm going to play. So I'm just saying at this junction right here as we enter, June. For me so far, to me, it's lived up to everything I was expecting it to be. And of course, with me, I've talked about that kind of in the past. I try not to get myself hyped up on anything, really, you know. I look at a game, I'm like, you know, that looks like it might be pretty decent, and I'll give it a go. But I don't go in expecting the world. I don't go in expecting godlike graphics. You know, I just go in expecting a halfway decent game, and if I get that, then I'll be satisfied. I'll be satisfied if I feel like I got my money's worth out of the game. And as far as Watch Dogs goes, I haven't sat down and wanted to play a game like this in a very long time. And I guess it just kind of irks me because so many people bitching about little things like the graphics and just being complete graphic whores. And these are probably people, you know, who have no creative ability of their own, probably can't make a Stickman look halfway decent, yet they want to go trash somebody else who has made a pretty decent looking game, I think. I mean, I don't think the game looks ugly, and I'm playing it like on the Xbox One, so I think we've got like the worst resolution of anybody. And I really don't give a shit, because I'm having a blast playing it. And for me, that's what makes a good game. Gameplay that makes you keep on coming back and wanting to play. And of course, not everybody's going to enjoy the gameplay. Some people are going to get bored of it and tired of it, you know, just a few hours in. And that's fine, but I'm just telling you my story. And for me, the graphics aren't a problem at all. And the gameplay so far is hella fun. But that's just my take. Post yours below. That does for me, The Red Dragon. What do you think? Do you prefer graphics and pretty looking wood over gameplay? I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.